Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, evening to Busted Jobs. Yeah, so, I mean, Dust and Echoes. I'm not saying I'm going to find a way for the topper exclusive mode, but like they say in Jurassic Park, there's a way. As I got set up on this machine today, one thing I noticed, I still haven't moved my outlane post. It's in take your quarters mode right now still. So, not the end of the world, but I mean, well, there you go. That's good to know about such chops. Yeah, so I meant to, before I played this game on stream again, I know I talk about, there's a lot of things that, like, let's be honest, Dust and Echoes, Busted Chops, that, like, I do repeat. I will repeat myself. I meant to do it last night, so because this last couple days I was filming some YouTube content with my daughter, and last night my task was to clean up. And so I cleaned up everything, and then I'm like, I gotta put the art blades on King Kong. I gotta adjust this, and I couldn't find my work light. I had closed it in Jurassic Park. I'm like, I wonder why this playfield's not going down. Anyways, but yeah, my Death Star is also not fixed. I haven't got my part yet. I feel like it's in my mailbox or something. I don't have the part yet, so we'll probably see a little bit of that action today, but mainly we're here to there was a big code release. Hopefully we'll find some of that stuff. We'll take a look through the list probably midstream today, but yeah. Well, folks, welcome to the stream. It is that day of the week, whatever day of the week you were watching this, and for me, I'm always looking forward to playing pinball. One thing that was a little bit of not an eye opener, but last night I hopped on Jurassic Park with no stream rig. I was just walking by. It was like I was walking by. I'm like, man, I think we'll just throw a game on Jurassic Park. And if you saw in the Discord, I blew that shit up. It was the first time I've ever said, like, I think I blew the machine up. And I got like 1.3 something billion, which for me is a really high score, especially on that game. Made me sort of wonder, like, does my habit of always streaming when I play pinball at my house, does it affect my overall scoring? Probably. Anyways, it won't change anything. I still enjoy the social aspect of live streaming and, you know, having people in the chat, looking forward to it. So busted chops. This is the thing too. I mean, when I look up at the topper my daughter and I made, you guys have seen it a million times. I just remember making it and how fun that was. However, the C3PO topper is pretty cool. So, but I like this. It was my first topper I made that was like commercial looking. I mean, it's my first topper I made anyways. Welcome in also RB Wings to the stream. Beep, 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 beep. So Dustin Echoes got Jaws 50th. That's good. You needed Jaws in your house.
Topes 521 is our newest follower. Welcome to the show, Topes 521.
Thank you so much for the new follow on the Twitch, my friend. Topes 521. You know what? I just wanted to kind of start playing pinball a little early. There's no real reason for me to wait in the morning, and I think we're gonna get playing right away. I did want to say thank you to those individuals who actually made some purchases for my Amazon affiliate links. I appreciate that. This is new to me, but more than one person asked me, like, can you list the equipment you use in this video? I'm like, sure. And so anyways, I appreciate that. And I'm going to be adding basically everything I use in my pinball day to day, because some of the stuff, you know, some of the stuff works, some of the stuff doesn't work. So anyways, I'll only ever post things that are useful. One thing we should test is I should put all of Stern's Amazon pinball machines in my wish list, and if anyone buys one there, see what happens, because that would be like a pretty. Anyways, let's play some pinball, folks. Thank you so much for the ongoing support, Space Junk 3000. I appreciate it. Today on the stream, we are gonna see if we can notice any new code stuff with this. I heard this was a huge code update, and I'm hoping some of the quality of life stuff is in existence. I've had some recommendations from people to make changes to, for example, the power of the slings, the power of the pop bumpers. I don't want to make those changes yet. Maybe after having the game for a while, if I determine that those are contributing factors. I feel like that's changing the artist's intent.
Humans do truly need my help.
So anyways, let's play some pinball. People. Oh, and also shout out to Nitro Pinball, where I get most of my pinball stuff. I just have to double check that I am streaming properly. I was having troubles with yeah, I'm not streaming to there. Piece of crap. Yeah. Anyways. Streaming ain't easy. when I play this game, we're using the Star Wars adjacent soundtrack, so I'm not going to get a sea of copyright warnings on the different stream platforms.
Oh, come on now, we haven't got all day.
Right outside the ball save timer, I'm sure. Just want a little bit less of that music.
Jay. Oh, we're saved.
It was gonna drain.
The Jedi Ball Saver is now available. Skill shot completed.
Shit, that was a screw.
That's two Yomi Jr.
I'm gonna practice doing that more.
Ball 1 locked.
You've been killed too.
Please try to aim more accurately.
Alright.
Ball 2 locked. I would advise you to aim at one of the lit mission lanes.
Man, it's like I'm playing a William. Eating my quarters. Man, best decision of my life so far. Well, I mean, actually, best decision of my life was to become fully addicted and engaged in pinball, to be honest. But
Super skill shot
one of the better
completed.
decisions lately was to make a purchase for that.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
Terminator
Half battle
2.
multi-ball.
Terminator 2 has been a lot of fun. I know you've all probably played it. It was the only pinball machine that I had true nostalgia for, because it was parked right next to the Terminator 2 shooting game at an arcade I went to a lot as a kid. So it's one of the only ones I really remember from childhood.
Defeat the AT-AT.
Alright, I made some audio adjustments. Should be a little better now. But yeah, thanks for letting me know that too, Spectre Gaming. Spectre Gaming too, I want to say I appreciate your comment on YouTube. Said you missed some of the streams, but you do enjoy watching. So here you are live today. If you use Twitch, you should come over and hang out on Twitch. Twitch is also awesome, but Twitch, we have quite the community growing, or come over to our Discord, which you can get to on Twitch too. But I'll tell you something. I'm excited to be. I was excited to play Funhouse because it was so hard to get the stupid code updated, and yeah, quite a few people tuned in to watch it, and I don't know. I still haven't formed like a real opinion about Funhouse yet. Mainly because I don't have any connection to the original. Like, I've played it at 2 expos, but it's so noisy. You don't know how the game is set up and Like I have no real recollection of, oh, I remember that. So I can't really attest if the new Funhouse is this game today is an LE. I can't really attest if Funhouse felt like it should. So RB Wings just got, you have a Jurassic Park on at your house on a rental. The pinball rage is real. You keep hitting a wall just before the visitor center. You know what is funny, RB Wings? Last night, I was just talking earlier on the stream before, and I walked up to my Jurassic Park, and I like blew up the score. I had a great game. I don't know what I did different. Honestly, I wish I could tell you. I do find Jurassic Park is one that is a little more manageable when it's set at 6.5 degrees of pitch. I know a lot of people set it up much steeper and it plays faster, which can help you get the ball to where you want it because it gets it back in control. I'm kind of starting off my journey on Jurassic Park. I loved playing it on location, but I also have not set my outlane posts to be more friendly, so to speak. But there we go.
_USAF is our newest follower. Welcome to the show, Spectre Gaming _USAF.
Thanks for the new follow, Spectre Gaming USAF. Shout out to Spectre Gaming USAF. Yeah, I just remembered you left a kind message on YouTube, so the name stood out. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, for some reason when I moved the rig over from Funhouse, I just like playing on a game with an LCD, I'll be honest. Like a big one connected to the stream. I feel like I can't turn off my love for modern pinball. It's just who I am. But that Terminator 2, oh my God, does it scratch another itch I didn't know I had.
Spectre Gaming _USAF subscribed to the channel for 1 month.
We heard that. Thank you so much for the sub too, my friend. Spectre Gaming. So yeah, RB Wings. Basically those outlane posts I'm talking to, and well, I'm in between games here, just chatting. So if you see these posts near your outlane, they're adjustable by moving them one way or another. But what I often do on a game, especially one like this game where the outlanes on this side gobble the ball, this one should be moved down. Like this is a home arcade. It's not meant to like frustrate you and drive you crazy. Well, I got this camera up. Let's do a playfield tour while I've got it off the rocker. Pez dispenser heads. All our favorite nightlight. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is the thing. Okay. This game is growing on me. I find it to be my most difficult game for frustration level. However, if you guys have been on the stream for a while, you'll know that previously Dungeons and Dragons drove me freaking crazy too. It's just, I think it's a case of trying to temper the frustration, acknowledge that it's going to be there, and move your freaking outlanes, outlane posts. You know, it's funny though, Elraiser, on King Kong, I moved I think it's the right outlane post, or maybe it was Wick. No, I think it's King Kong. So on King Kong, there's like 4 levels on the outlane post. Well, the lowest one is the worst because it doesn't help you. It actually kind of like, to me, it catches the ball and like makes it go in. But anyways, that's just my take.
Hello, my friend. Spare a few credits for the rebellion?
Just adjusting the volume a hair more. The way I get audio out of this game is like the signal's so strong that a little hair adjustment on my mixer goes to too loud. But thank you for letting me know that. I didn't follow my plan.
I'll gladly donate them.
That's my plan.
Super skill shot completed.
Murder.
Oh dear, I thought we were doomed. I beg your pardon, but all the missions are now lit. I suggest we try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award.
Breathe. Pinball yoga activated.
Jedi Ball save enabled.
Three shots
For a second.
that didn't hit.
Wonderful.
I wanted them to.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror.
Yeah, Doc Imagineer, you mentioned that. That she started to like it.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force going through him.
D. Joke is what you don't want to do in this game. It's not instead.
Hey yo, Johnny Button. Welcome to the stream.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
No worries, my man.
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of...
With the blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to...
No.
Button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball. You're perfectly welcome.
You know what I think they did? I think they coded in a ball save for when it fails to force save. Like a millisecond timer, because it just kind of like elevator farted the ball up and then dropped it right back in, and I feel like that
I
was
did feel something.
that
I
was
could
set
almost
to
see them
be
at night.
That's good. You've
ball
taken
save
your first
timer.
step into a larger world.
Multipliers are lit.
just trying to get back into Vader.
The game to let us in, R2.
juggling.
The ion cannon is ready.
What is that?
You place a shot multiplier. Lock is lit. Artu, wait! Oh dear. Artu.
Yeah, Spectre Gaming. I know. The thing is, one of my goals on the holiday break is to like binge watch all the Star Wars and all the Jurassic Parks to try to create that like immersion nostalgia for when I play them on Pinball.
Ball one locked.
So Mason Joe with the hot take, I absolutely do that as well, where you know, drop 700 million, 500 million, and then get like 10 million. Absolutely happens to me as well. I didn't remember, so I told you guys I watched the first Jurassic Park with my daughter, and she's 11, and like it scared the crap out of her. Like she did not want to continue watching it. Like we didn't make it 10 minutes in, and she's made an excuse to go upstairs. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go get a snack. Never came back.
Oh, come on now, we haven't got all day.
Documenteer asked earlier,
Skill shot completed.
is it talking about the new topper? Maybe it wasn't document messages, but do I have plans to get the new topper? I sort of don't. I like my topper.
The readings indicate the shot multiplier is active. Place a shot multiplier.
All right,
We've been rescued.
that almost
But,
never works.
Let's try not to cut it so close next time.
Where it shoots it into the shooter lane. I can always get it to grab it.
Super skill shot completed.
Well, Mason Joe, like one of my side quests in the next day or two is to like figure out if it can accidentally be turned on, the other mode, if it can accidentally be turned on. I'm sure there will be something on Pinside about that, but 2 weeks, the local JDU25 says 2 weeks and now the bar has left their Star Wars in competition mode, so no extra balls and random scoring. Huh. Yeah, they must have had tournament night and left it on. That's annoying. This is a game that you definitely, I mean, play it how you want. I think it's necessary to have extra balls in this game. It's like a drain machine gun. My daughter, because of one of her type, well, actually all the types of dance she does, she has these like clear, like hair elastics. Part of me wants to throw one on this side. You guys wouldn't see it. But hey, you guys notice that like Aaron hasn't drained on the left side in the last like month? I haven't done anything like that. It's not that bad, but it is that bad, I think.
Pinball. Why, it's my primary function.
Yeah, these pop bumpers, where they're placed, a few things I do like about them. When the ball goes back and forth, I do like the idea of, like, you know, it's like good versus evil, pew 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 pew, and like if the ball hits it from the upper, it flies into like the orbit sometimes, or it flies into the stand up drop target. If I were to, no, I don't know how design wise I would change them. What I don't like is how the red one quite often funnels it into this outlane. I think lowering the outlane post will affect it and make it a little better. So again, as Dustin Echoes pointed out, I talk about that every time I play and I haven't moved it. It's like a 15-minute job. It's not easy because you have to do it carefully. When you move these outlane posts, if you just yank them out, they'll pull the clear coat with it and crack it. So you have to have the right socket, take the rubber off, take the nut off the bottom, and literally hand twist it out, because you can just pop it out like with a drift or like a nail. But the better way is to take your time and twist it out. Ask me how I knew. I don't remember which game it was, but I just, like, it wouldn't come out. I took a drift and blew it up and it like cracked the clear coat. I'm like, oh shit, that doesn't look good. So I like to share my stupid stories because, you know what? I think we should normalize being stupid once in a while. Perfection and following, you know, it's the barrier to trying things. And, you know, when I was reading some of the comments on my Art Blades installation video. One of the viewers said, well, you make it look easy. You know what? The first few times it definitely felt like, you know, diffusing a bomb. Like, it isn't easy. But I think the concern with installing those Art Blades is that you're going to wreck your $100 sticker. That's the biggest thing. You're not going to wreck the machine, but you're going to F up your sticker. And so when I install those, I just soak them with Windex and cover the electronics and wipe up the residue. Meh. No, I know, but JDU, so who cares about a little damage next to the drain? The thing is, though, it's in one of those spots where I don't think it could get worse, but if I can avoid like making a big damage spot, I try to avoid it. Some people would notice that. And if you've ever sold a car or anything of value, people they're looking for that one thing to fixate on, right? Sometimes.
We need your help to defeat the Empire.
Dustin Echoes with the take of the day says, my favorite thing about the bumpers is how they throw the ball into impossible chaos, invariably resulting in a lightning fast outlane drain. Awesome. Can I buy 2? Dustin Echoes loves that feature so much. Dustin Echoes wants the Pro, the Premium, and the LE. And he wants to try to make it so they can all outlane drain at speed at the same time. Right, Dustin Echoes? I'm with you, man. It does piss me. It's one of the things that pisses me off. Yeah, kick the butt. So have you turned the power down? That's what someone recommended to me. They're like, just turn the pop bumpers down and the slings down on Star Wars. Might have been Enzo that recommended that.
Now, come on now, we haven't got all day.
feels like the sling power is already low, though. Maybe they turned it down in the update. Okay, I was trying to get it.
J. Jedi Ball Saver is now available with the action button.
So Kong has a new time save like the auction store. That's cool. It's all updated. It's probably going to be on the stream next day or so.
Bless my circuits. Jedi Ball Save is now fully operational. Ball 1 locked.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. It's too early, Junior.
R2, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand? And you take good care of yourself. Mystery Ward is lit.
Pew pew.
Ball 2 locked.
So here's the thing. I kind of like that. Pew pew pew. But not when it drains. Is that okay? You know what I mean? Like, there we go. That could have been partially shot quality
I
too.
don't pretend to understand the Force, but this dark side is not to be trifled with.
You know what would be a good mod for this game is the stand-up targets if they had a smaller face on them. They've got this like half-inch space that's just hanging into the ball path. And the one next to the Death Star is like 1/8 of an inch in the ball path, so maybe if I can aim.
Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
Fuck.
Oh, thank heavens.
That's gotta be a flaw, right?
The Jedi Ball Saver is now available. D.
I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning him. He says he belongs to someone called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Half battle multi-ball.
There we go. extra atabali, I mean.
Jackpot!
Like, it's just off doing its own fucking thing. Like, that's the one.
Jackpot!
That one ball was just like, hi, I'm here playing my own pinball game. Let's go. Let's finish the mode, actually.
The Jedi Ball Saber is now fully functional.
Just give me the ball into this. So close to finishing it. But at least it's predictable. Stretch more.
Super skill shot completed. Aye.
Those spinners for weeks.
Hello there.
Multiplier. Face shot multiply.
Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid.
All right.
He claims to be the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Is he a relative of yours? Do you know who he's talking about?
You must gain control.
Extra ball. Extra ball.
We got a new animation.
Ball
Our
one
new,
out. It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery award.
I'm sorry, I'm busy not hitting the shots, so.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Every time with that bumper. I'm not happy. I'm not happy when that happens. Fuck. Why all of a sudden? With my one eye camera. So the only things I've noticed today, there's the new video for the ball save. We learned about that. I like my daughter's favorite game right now is Galactic Tank Force. And one of the things she said, she's like, I keep seeing like video I've never seen before. And it's true, they put so much video into that game. But, you know, we don't have to compare.
Now, come on
everything.
now, we haven't got all day.
We don't have to compare all the neighbors' stuff.
Super skill shot completed.
Yeah.
Might be dozen.
That's enough.
Come on. Doing something.
Ball 2 locked.
That was new. I don't know what, I didn't even see what happened there. Failure to launch it to hyperspace.
Oh dear. Article.
I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning him. He belongs to someone called Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm sorry, we just heard that cutscene, so I'm sad.
The Jedi Ball save is now fully operational. Lock is lit. Shot multipliers are lit.
You were no wonder.
I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the lit mystery award. Oh, please do hurry. Time is running out.
And I have issues remembering what to
5,
hit.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, Slinger just got it near you.
Half a
Yeah,
battle
that's the
multi-ball.
thing. Figuring out the shots, it just takes quarters. It'll take you time, but one of the most important shots is being able to hit the Luke lane, like from the trap on the left flipper.
Accumulating nicely.
If your copy of the game will do that at the bowling alley.
Double jackpot. Jackpot. This is suicide. Jackpot.
So one thing I need to do because of the holidays. So who else turns all their games to to easy mode, and also I make all the games be able to only have one player. So because I know I have, relatives or friends' kids coming over, they all just sit and they push the start button and start 4 players and then just walk away. So I make it so only one player can play at a time. If they want to play 2-player game, I can reactivate it, but yeah, I find
Now,
that
come on now, we haven't got all day.
backhanding the light lock, like right under the AT-AT AT-AT thingy, is pretty easy from the left flipper. Surprisingly, backhanding the Death Star was actually sometimes more successful than the right flipper, but yeah, so Spectre Gaming, basically so we're having friends over tonight, and the kids that are like over 10, they get it. If I tell them don't sit here and do this, they won't. But you know what? It's gonna get messy if any of the kids step out of line. There's nothing worse than a kid just doing that when the ball's like, I mean, I guess there is probably something worse, but
The ion cannon is ready.
yeah, Slinger, I can also hit the Death Star from the left flipper a little more reliably too. Yeah, the ramp underneath, I guess, the TIE fighter, the Leia ramp. It's one way I can tell when my flippers are overheated, because if I can't backhand that, I can tell my flippers are getting a little warm. And yeah, this shirt, I wear it when I play Star Wars, but this is a shirt that was a gift for me. I told the story last time I streamed this, but it was a gift when I used to play a VR game called After the Fall. And my buddies and I, we all got the same, our wives got us the same shirt, because we were like, hey man, you playing the pew pew tonight? We're like, yeah man, the pew pew. We're going to play the pew pew. So they got us the shirts. Some background music. Oh man, so Johnny Button, what you just described, I was that kid once. Okay, so Johnny Button says at their local, there was an unattended kid that snuck between players during a tournament game this weekend. He tried to stop them from playing, but it's too late. He mentioned it to the dad, and the dude just shrugged it off and let him continue. Yeah, that is extremely frustrating, and I've heard of it happening many times. I'm going to tell you a funny short story about that. So I was in a tournament, and it was like my third tournament, so I'm a little bit green still, I'll be honest. I'm still a little bit green at tournament play. And anyways, the second round, it was a Friday night. It was already like 11 p.m. Lots of people were tired. And one of the machines went down, and we didn't know, everyone didn't know that they switched machines. So everyone's round one had ended like half an hour earlier. People were gone for dinner. A lot of people were just outside. And so I just walk in, I'm like, oh, there's no one in the room. Nobody in the room. Not a soul in the room. So it's not like people were actively playing this tournament game. Like, oh sweet, it's Fathom, I can get a game on. And I walk up, I kind of look at the screen. I'm tired as hell. And I'm like, okay. Push start. I'm like, oh, that's weird. Like, that's when people came in. They're like, no, 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 no. I'm like, well, if it's a tournament, like, don't leave the game unattended. Isn't that kind of the rule? Where like, someone has to stay with the machine. And especially this particular night too, it was like the A squad, like the A sort, like the high-end players. They had been playing on a machine and it had a technical issue, so they moved over. And but no one knew. Like, they knew, but no one else knew. Anyways, it was like the second or third time it happened in the same tournament, because it was so crowded. And anyways, I felt so stupid though. I'll tell you, I feel stupid telling the story, but I like telling stories of me being stupid. I don't give a fuck. But I won't do it again. I'll tell you that for sure. Again, it was like I might have been my second tournament only, but yeah, this was one of those things too, where like people just had like in between every ball, they had to go vape. Like, play the fucking tournament already. You know what I mean? Or go have a smoke, or go get baked. I don't know what they're doing. Don't leave machines unattended is one thing, but it's hard because, you know, like Johnny Button said, if it's crowded, you kind of don't know who's doing what. But anyways, storytelling. I will never do that again. The vape lords, I know.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh yeah, I see what Johnny Button said. They weren't there for the journey. Yeah, I got that part too, but I can see how that could happen. But all right, Gidra with the gift sub. Thank you. So new subscriber, JDU25.
Super skill shot completed. J.
I feel like today my light
Bonus multiplied.
I needed light lock hit first.
I suggest we try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me. See? My friend got a lot of guts.
Well, one locked.
How you doing, you old pirate? So good to see you.
D.
What have you done to my How you doing, Chewbacca? Still hanging around this loser?
Bonus multiplied.
Welcome, I'm Lando Calrissian. I'm the administrator of this facility.
Look out! The Emperor's directed the fleet to attack.
And who might you be?
Leia.
Welcome, Leia.
Yeah, Slinger, I should hope
All right.
to.
You old smoothie.
Hello, sir. I am C-3PO Human Cyber Relations.
And Dial Up Chronicles on YouTube.
Hyperdrive. I'll get my people to work on it.
I run software that runs vertical and horizontal setups. Streamlabs. I generally don't have any positive reviews about Streamlabs, so I think I'm cautious mentioning the name because it doesn't always work, but Tom, my friend, welcome to the show.
Super jackpot conducted out. Super jackpot. Super jackpot. Jackpot. Jackpot.
Ball flew over the bumper. All right, that's how it's supposed to work, folks. Like you've seen earlier.
Saves the day, as I knew he would.
Johnny Button with the support, my friend. 5 subscriptions offered to the community. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Oh, sorry, I had basically the channel sounds and the certain, there we go, it's working now. They're on the same channel. When I turn down the music, it happens. But all right, new subs. Let's get start a hype train. We're in a level 4 hype train. Well, anytime there's a hype train going on, we play the Pinball Dreams song. Hype train activated.
Perhaps R2 can be of some assistance to you.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Yeah. Thanks for the subs, Spectre Gaming. Good people, appreciate it. True. Choo-choo. Thank you guys so much, sincerely, for the support. It helps grow the community, makes people come back. Extra ball moved as soon as I went. Really want that extra ball. Oh. I just scrolled up in the chat a little bit too to catch up. I was just like dialed in there for a few minutes, having a good game going here. But Spectre Gaming asked if I played Pinball Predator. I did. I played one game on it at Pinball Expo. It was Pinball Expo. It was pretty good.
Oh, come on now, we haven't got all day.
The theme didn't draw me in enough to want to like buy it, but I am trying to get a demo or get my hands on one to play, which isn't always easy, but I just have to scroll up in the chat. My font size is like massive, so I have to like, scroll up. But yeah, thank you again sincerely for the community support. You guys are awesome. Helps like balance out the hemorrhaging expenses it takes to keep this channel alive. But anyways, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's do this.
D. Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
Dang. That was close. All right. We still got plenty of time to get back on a tear. Extra balls lit. We can.
That's two Yomi Jr.
You mean the spinners? Fuck. My bad.
You are a great pilot. You should join us on our next mission.
So Mason Joe asked, what did I use to grease those flippers? So, my other hobby, my other white meat, my other, thing I do RC car racing. And, one of my sponsors is One Up Racing, and One Up Racing has this, like, basically it's, bearing oil. It's clear and it is slick. It is slick. So I just put a little drop on there. I know some people be like, never put oil under the playfield. Yeah, but I listened to Johnny Button, and Johnny Button says, lube those spinners. So they spin for days. And basically it's also a maintenance thing, like nothing's wearing out. So that's my excuse. But also I turned the audio up on the spinners, or on the sound effects in this game too, like 20%, because I can't play the Star Wars music. The Star Wars music will get not only do you get a copyright warning, on Twitch and YouTube, you get like not delisted, but like your discoverability tanks for days after. And I've been able to track it. It's like, anyway, so because I don't play the Star Wars music that comes with the game, I just have the sound effects up a little bit more. So that's why it's really noticeable. But yeah, well, oil can be messy, as you know. And people seem to go kind of overboard with oil. Like, there would be people that would have a can of WD-40 and like spray, so. Come on, let's go.
Greetings, exalted ones. I am C-3PO, human cyborg relations.
Okay. Eyes are lit.
We're counting on you being capable of keeping this ball in play.
That was a failed move. I should have activated the ball save. The Jedi ball save, I mean. Cantina adjacent music. No, I was I was saying earlier, like, I'm gonna try to let it just bounce. No, that worked that time. But like Slinger2112 said, there is basically no way to consistently save the plunge. This is going to be that 10 million game after the big score game we were talking about earlier that Mason Joe mentioned.
Skill shot completed. The Jedi Dwarf save is now.
Really wonderful.
Cross shot to that never works. I don't know why I'm even trying.
Oh, do hurry up before that comes in.
It didn't catch it. The force save rarely catches a rolling ball, let's be honest. Grown up adjacent. Play some dramatic in-between game music. I remember when I started live streaming pinball. It's a total storytelling time, but I remember when I started live streaming pinball, I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those guys that dances around and makes all the... But I do end up doing that, I think. But pretty much everyone I know that's like a tournament player, like their body's all over the place. Like, can't you just focus? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I think I am doing it wrong. I think that's what I'm discovering. Or they just have a similar technique, and like, I'm not exactly sure why lifting your back leg does anything, but everyone I know that's good does that. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like, I'm doing like a big scissor stance. And I also don't need, like, because I'm large, like, I don't need to throw my whole, to nudge a machine, I just move my arms. But that's the one thing I benefit when I go to a tournament. I just sponge what other people are doing. It's that's the biggest highlight of a tournament. I'm watching their...
Come on now, we haven't got all day.
I'm watching their hands, like, the entire time, and then I pick up technique changes. That's the one thing when I kind of get into a bit of a cycle of just stream, and there's no tournament, then I start to either solidify my bad habits or just, it's like a barrier to improvement. I don't get to see what the pros or the good amateurs are doing, so yeah. I also have my game set up, like, so I've got rubber feet on the front, so I can't do like a slide save, like a death save. I can't really do that. The machine doesn't move. But when I played at my friend Dustin Echo's house, Henry, his machines do actually move. Like, if you put your weight into it, it slides. And so, but when he was doing it, I wouldn't dare do that to someone else's machine, though. I like slide and move. He has a Medieval Madness that's like gorgeous, and Royal Edition. I just don't want to.
Super skill shot completed.
I know Henry. Dustin Echoes.
Missions are lit, so many to choose from.
And I'm not soft on my machines. I'll be but I just wouldn't do it at someone's house. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. So Silver Iron says you shove the bottom with the foot to break the static friction. So just to like get it moving, you mean?
Really wonderful idea.
I know. Yeah.
Jedi Ball save is now available.
It is just being courteous, to be honest.
It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery award. D.
I don't know what I was doing there. So Silver Ion, do you recommend having rubber feet on the front? Because someone recently told me to swap and put my rubber feet on the back. And I should be sliding off.
Super skill shot completed. D. I. The Jedi Ball save is now fully operational. Jackpot! 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 Jackpot!
I really don't like missing shots in this game. I don't know why it upsets me more than usual. It's like fan layout. They're super tight.
The shot multiplier is active. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're not going to make it. Bonus multiply.
Stop doing that. I wish I knew why that was happening. Well, the other thing too, so I mean, like when I ask on stream, like I highly like take a lot of input, highly respect and take a lot of input from people that in the comments or in the chat. And one thing I find
Come
with
on now, we haven't got all day.
having rubber feet or rubber under your leg levelers, the machine doesn't move. So like if you put your whole shoulder into it, like you injure yourself. So is it better to have the machine not move, or is it better to like tear your shoulder? Because I accidentally ordered like double from Pinball Life, so I have like a whole bunch of the hard plastic sliders, a whole bunch of the rubber feet. So this is like laminate flooring. So Johnny Button, I made some of my flat plastic ones into hybrids with like 1.5 inch felt feet because I couldn't get the other ones at the time.
Super skill shot completed.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master.
Death Star Lock 1.
I gotta see how that's done, Silver Ion, but no problem. Dust and Echoes will catch you later, bro. Thanks for coming. So let me just ask this question. Is the general consensus that I should not have rubber on the front feet? You guys think sliding's better?
Use the action button to control your
I know,
Jedi
but John,
powers
you guys are
and
the
save
pool of
ball.
knowledge. They fucking did it again!
Give it back, R2. This
At
happens
least it
to
gave
be
you a
our
ball
new
save.
master now.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
One thing I've been doing lately is I've been turning my angry frustration into just laughs. It helps.
All right, old buddy. You know, I know what she means to me.
Death Star Lock 2.
Yeah, I think what you're saying, Silver, and I almost should set up one of my games to be able to slide on the front, because like when I was at Dust and Echo's house, like I wasn't used to it, so I was moving every machine, and I'm like, not really used to this. I think I should get used to it, right? Spectre Gaming. Well, that's the thing, Tom. This particular floor, like, I actually, well, I do care about it, but in a couple of years, I'll probably change it to something else, but we just didn't have the budget for it when we kind of renovated the kitchen down here.
Trust multiplier.
That was luck.
If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Trying to hit the Death Star from this flipper. Because it's not reliable from this flipper either.
Bless my circuits! You did it!
Oh, I got a thing.
Well done.
Did they
You will
change
be
this
remembered.
screen? I think they changed the screen. The screen looked different. Slinger, I do not. Mine is on the way, but I don't have it, so. So Silver Ion, when Jack Danger hurt his shoulder, and I heard it was from playing pinball, right around that same time, I hurt my shoulder, but it was in doing one of two things. I was lifting the game to move a leg leveler to like level it, or it was like trying to save on Jaws. It happened after like I changed the level on Jaws, so I was like, ugh, and twisting, or I did a real hard save and it hurt. and it hurt for a month. I didn't do a severe injury like Jack did, as far as I know. But definitely the rubber feet were a contributing factor. But I'm also a little bit worried about, like you said, not being able to control it. Like right now, all my machines are like calibrated with the silicone feet. So they're at the exact same height. Most of them are at a similar pitch. And so when I nudge, I'm nudged just enough. That's so like when I go to an arcade or a friend's house or a competition, it takes me a while to get used to how their machines are going to move, because sometimes I'll push too much or not nearly enough. So my coffee's empty and I'm sad. But yeah, I mean, Silver Ion, the other like unfortunate reality is like, this is a hobby sport hybrid. This isn't a sport that like a sport when it's in competition mode, when we are in competition mode. This isn't a sport that you see most people stretching effectively. This is a sport where you see like, you know, people that most of them aren't hanging out in a gym. They're hanging out in an arcade. And I feel like injuries are probably more prevalent than we think. So it's funny because so we had a back room that's kind of like a, you know, a den in this little area of the house. And it used to be kind of like a music room. And now we got the elliptical and the Peloton and the weights in there. And as I'm looking it up, like all of my like workout plans for in there are all like pinball related. I'm like, okay, I got to strengthen my shoulders. I got to stretch out. I got to get the blood flowing on the elliptical. It's all about the pinball workout, but also like strengthening the shoulders and arms and hand work. Yeah, that's true, Silver Ion. What I should do is a bit of an experiment and just take off the front silicone feet or rubber feet, whatever they are, and see if it does damage the floor. Like I was at the American in Vancouver and they don't have any leg levelers and their floor was not really damaged. And that place has tournaments like twice a week. I'm gonna take a very quick break. I need to just go to the washroom. All right, I'll be right back here. All right, now.
Humans do truly need my help navigating this machine.
Ain't that the truth? I gotta try some techniques, Silverine. I see, like you mentioned, like using your knee or your leg, but like my knee is like too high up. I think. I don't know. I need to like watch some technique. I think I want to improve. Continuous improvement is what I do for a day job. So constantly trying to pick things apart, look for opportunities to improve. Corrective action, preventative action.
Skill shot completed. Ball 1 locked. Multiplier is lit. I advise you to connect it. Several nodes ready for you.
Well, Princess Leia is wondering about Master Luke. He hasn't come back yet. She doesn't know where he is.
I don't know where he is.
Nobody knows where he is.
What do you mean nobody knows?
Well, you said...
Check, officer!
Ah, yeah. All right.
Completed.
When I was walking into the other room, it was dark. It was like a black stool. I just walked right into it. Nearly fell on my face.
Artu, you take good care of Master Luke now, understand? And you take good care of yourself.
That's the backhand shot I was saying is like, it's so important to figure it out. I just feel like sometimes it just doesn't work for me either.
Use the action button to control your jet.
Yes.
Master Yoda saves
I love
the
it when
day.
that actually
Oh, I
works.
knew he would.
Ah, noise. Noise. I didn't even need to use the... Force wasn't lit, though. I mean, I used my own mental force there. That's right, Gidra. You're right. 10% of the time it works, all the time.
Jay.
This is that game where we're talking about 20 million, you know, ball 3.
Might I suggest keeping the ball in play?
Oh, come on. that's a good question.
The ion cannon is ready.
Yeah, where it just kind of wobbles. The angle on that is not ideal, but I do like how you can kind of see through there, but I also at the same time feel it's a little too blocked, like by the nightlight and the ball, the nightlight and the rusty ball. One thing with King Kong, you know, they've got some action going on over there too, but you can kind of watch it happen too, so. But Tom, the only time I really enjoy watching the ball go round and round is when it's really flying. Like when you just send it in there, it's like, I do like that. I don't like it when it's just kind of limp, like, vroom, vroom, vroom. Oh, I nearly tipped over there.
Very well done. It has come to my attention that the missions are late. Now the main reactor will be destroyed.
It's too young, Junior.
The Jedi Ball Saver is now available. D. R. The Jedi Ball Saver is now fully functional.
Yeah, like I like it when it goes that fast. And I get why they like made the burp sound, but like truly, like did they need to use it twice back to back? Shiznit. Well, I'll save it.
I beg your pardon, but do you know what you're doing?
So, question from YouTube: do we think Keanu Reeves would play a great Darth Revan? I don't know, maybe. I don't know if I'm into the lore enough to make a valid opinion on that.
Bonus multiply. Oh, do please hurry. I suggest a new strategy. Try to obtain the Lit Mystery Award.
So L-Razor, I do wax. I use the P21 Caranuva, but it's not necessary. I just feel like it's a level of protection, but I don't know. It'll make the game faster. It will for sure. Mainly what I've been lately doing is just doing a Novus 1. I also blow my machines out to kind of just remove any coil dust that might be hiding before it builds up. And that comes from my RC car racing too, because like each race you'll get a little bit of dirt, then a little bit of dirt, and a little bit of dirt. But if you blow it off every race, the car stays pretty clean. So Johnny Button, when I was listening to the George Gomez interview a couple of days ago, when he was talking about, well, there's a huge difference between the clear coats used today and the clear coats used back then, and the level of shininess or whatever. I felt like saying, yeah, it used to be better. Like this Terminator, I've got Terminator over here. I don't see a dimple on that whole machine. It probably has 45,000 games on it.
The ratings indicate that shot was very skillful indeed. I think you'll be needing this. The force is with us after all.
Something about that sound of the drain. It starts to be like defeating.
Is now fully operational.
There's something alive in here.
That's your imagination.
Something just went past my leg.
You have a really wonderful idea.
So Silver Ion, like, what about other manufacturers though? Because I got a Barrels of Fun plague field, and I feel like it has like a 1/4 inch of clear coat on it.
No hands. Impressive. Most impressive.
Okay. That's good to know. I mean, I don't know all these things.
Half battle multi-ball. Are you dancing? No! Shut the wall down! Hurry! Are accumulating nicely. Jackpot. We have to hurry.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Bitch.
1. Oh, bless your human body, you weren't fast enough.
Frustrating. That was a huge bonus, or a huge score to get. Actually finish that mode properly.
Mystery award is lit.
What is thy bidding, my master? He's here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What makes you think so?
The tremor in the foot the last time I felt was in the presence.
Surely he must be dead by now.
Underestimate the Force. Obi-Wan is here. The Force is with him.
activation button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
There we go. Where's that been all day?
Thank the Maker. The Force is with us.
Bitch.
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
I feel like that guy's dehydrated and he doesn't know it. She sucked in like that. Like, have a simple carbohydrate. Dungeons and Dragons making sounds behind me. Okay. Also, for some shameless self-shilling, over on YouTube, I made a couple videos that are fun. Like how to install art blades and not wanting to drive yourself crazy. How to level a playfield by yourself without pulling your shoulder out of its socket. And how to install a shaker motor in 1 minute or less. I have a couple other ones coming up, like the installing of the expression speaker lighting has some ways that make it much easier than the manual says. So I'm going to do one on that as well. But yeah, like and subscribe over on YouTube if you aren't a liker or a subscriber or whatever, notified individual on YouTube. Do those things. You know what? I'm trying something new this time.
Super skill shot completed. Missions are lit. So many to choose from.
17,000. Those guys must really be desperate. This will really save my neck. Get back to the ship and get it ready.
Rockets lit. J.
Jabba wa ninki ko babushani kaitani wa nyaruska.
Ball 1 locked.
Don't have it with me. Tell Jabba.
Just flew right over the
Sorry about the mess.
You guys should legitimately put in a request to Ray Day for some more Chief Chirpa.
Super skill shot completed.
Oh, legit dream.
Oh, we're saved.
I thought that was going to bounce.
Jedi ball save enabled. Please try to aim more accurately. D. I. The Jedi ball save is now fully operational. There are several nodes ready for you.
Oof. Missed it.
What's going on, buddy?
I think they threaded in a few new video scenes. There's some stuff I don't remember in here before. Those are the things I always look forward to in code updates. You know, they did a new ball save animation. It looks like the high score screen was also different, which is nice. should have waited on the add ball, whatever.
Button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
I feel like doing that. All right. I think we got one more game in me.
Super skill shot completed. E. Jedi Ball Savers now available at the action button. I suggest you start one of the flashing mission shots. Use the action button to control your Jedi powers and save the ball.
I tried. Yeah. That is the one thing, Silver Eye, like, I think you hit the nail on the head. They got all the assets. They got some great graphics. They got the sounds, but it doesn't feel like it ties into each other. Where even like Stranger Things, you feel like, okay, I'm immersed in it, in that mode. You know what I mean? It does feel a little bit random. I mean, there's still time for them to adjust and pivot or add a little thing to tweak, but that's the only thing.
Now we haven't got all day.
And I don't know all the Star Wars lore, even like the order of the movies, to know, oh, that's out of order, or oh, that didn't happen after that happened. So I don't know. I'm not critical, you know, to a large degree, but it does kind of feel like they slapped a cool video scene in there. Yeah, totally.
Super skill shot completed. J. I beg your pardon, but all the missions are now lit. Multiplier. E. The Jedi Ball Saver is now available.
I can't keep the vision out of my head. They're my friends. I gotta help them.
It may be advantageous for us to collect a mystery award.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Well, we're not doing too horribly, but we're not doing too well either, Spectre.
Shot multipliers are lit.
I will. And I'll return. I promise.
Speaking of work, I will be going to work after this game. It's my last day of work before the holiday. You know, one of my jobs today is to go around and make sure that so I work in manufacturing, and I'm the closest person to the facility. So if anything goes on, like a water leak, a fire alarm, I'm the guy. I get paid enough to be that guy, but one of my jobs, I ordered a bunch of these a network of wired leak detectors.
Oh, come on now, we haven't got all day.
So I've used some cheap ones, like, you know, Govee ones or something. But these ones are all over the plant. So I could tell if there's like a water leak, or they'll measure humidity. So if there's a roof leak, it'll catch it. That's one of my jobs today, to make sure those are all set up. Because, but yeah, Silver Iron. By the way, Silver Iron, I really appreciate you in the chat. You always have some good takes, good opinions. What a real knowledgeable, entertaining set of people here. Doc Imagineer, everybody. It's cool. You all come from varying different backgrounds. And I assume Spectre Gaming USAF was in the U.S. Air Force. I assume that. But so what did you do in the Air Force, if you were in the Air Force?
At this time.
Come on, ball. Okay. Got an A10 base, the Warthogs. They still call them Warthogs, don't they? Cool. That's so cool. Well, thank you for your service and career choice. It's appreciated. Your service is appreciated, my friend. One of I don't know at what age I watched a YouTube video on the A10, and I went and built different models. It's like the only model airplane I've built recently. It was about 15 years ago, but I was a little older than people that would build the A10s. I had this not an obsession, but I did think that was definitely one of the coolest machines. The coolest machines. I probably watched a couple of YouTube videos and then it fed me a few more. But yeah, I hear they're bringing them, kind of renewing their. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, so my career choice is as a entrepreneur, manufacturer, and it can be stressful, but it's not, as I'm reminded some days at work, it's not getting shot at stressful. it's lose the house stressful, and everyone lose their job stressful, but it's not getting shot at stressful. So anyways. We're going to go out to this song today.
Neon lights are humming loud. Pinball wizards in the crowd. Tilt the world, let's
Try not to get a sneeze on any of the Invisiglass. Thank you, my friend. You know, Doc Imagineer, you know who's probably going to get one is, what's it, Heavy D? The guy that bought the Pavehawk, the Blackhawk helicopter. He'll probably buy one. You know, speaking of art blades, and I did the that video on the art blades. What I put art blades on Jurassic Park and King Kong, and what it did was make me that much more mad that they don't release on launch, because King Kong's art blades just look awesome, and same with Jurassic. They gotta bring those out at game launch for people to buy. It's not fair. Like, so we've got Dungeons and Dragons sitting over there and the walls are dark. Like, I need something on there, and I really hope they start to release the accessories at launch, but well, this is the thing, Silver Ion, and I'm convinced I probably won't buy LE's ongoing unless it's one of those titles that I need to get on stream first. Do you know what I mean? Like, if a game's coming out and we're like, oh man, we're gonna want to see that. And my like backstory to buying this game in LE was when I recently bought I think it was King Kong. The King Kong Premium came out like 2 full months later than the LE, and I didn't want to wait that's like, in the live streaming world, like, that's too long. So, however, I don't know that I want to participate in that, especially, like, you know, it's a financial, you're front loading a financial.
Daryl V is our newest follower. Welcome to the show, Daryl V.
Thank you, Daryl V, for the new follow. When you're buying the LE, you're front loading that investment, where if you buy the game, you're like, okay, I just had enough to buy the premium. Now I'm going to go out and order a couple sheets of Invisiglass. I'm going to order my speakers, put them in myself, get my expression lighting, put it in myself, my shaker motor. But those things, you know, they add up to about half the price or a third the price. But yeah, I don't like saying I have regret. I don't regret buying the LE, but my explanation that I made quite a few times on stream, but I was like having a John Borg fanboy moment when I ordered this. I had just had like a riot on Metallica, and then I was in a tournament and I played the original Metallica, and then I played Guardians of the Galaxy and like all the other games that are the exact same design. And I was like, you know what? And the rules were simple and approachable. The big massive triangular inserts that tell you what to do. That was one of the big reasons too. So. Yeah, I mean, DDoSed, we see asking prices, and then I think it's pretty common that no one's getting their asking price. That's the one thing that when you're talking about like, this game sold for, you don't know what the games sell for. Like, who goes to a used car and pays full price? Basically nobody. I think that the deals, I think people are all getting 10%, 20% less than their asking prices. And I don't think you ever hear about it either. But there's still an Uncanny X-Men LE at Nitro Pinball. And like when I was choosing, I chose Jurassic Park. Not a regret in the world. Oh my God, I love Jurassic Park. Oddly enough, I don't have that feeling playing this game. I like this game. But Jurassic Park, I love every moment of it. I love it like Jaws. I love it like Godzilla. What is the trend here? What's the commonality? So I bought my Jurassic Park, and man, every game has been like so fun. It's getting long in the tooth. It's been out for like 7 years. So and I mean, another thing, my recommendations with this game, to really give it a fair shake, you do have to put like 2 full hours on it, like straight, because some of the shots are just so darn tight. You can't fucking hit them. Looking at the clock, folks, I got to duck out of here and head to work, but I think I'm going to be on stream normal same time, same place today. And then I got to move the rig out of the way because I'm having guests tonight. So I don't want them tripping over the rig. But yeah, it's been a good round this morning. Lots of new subscribers, lots of new followers. I really appreciate the gift subs, guys. Those help the community. It's the push that people need to come back. No commercials. Also, if you are a new subscriber and you want to get into the Discord, that's the subscriber Discord, connect your Discord to your Twitch account and you'll automatically be in. So do that. And we'll see you in the Discord. The Discord flows like all day, every day. Lots of chat in there too. If you don't use Discord either, install Discord, create an account, and come and hang out. It's gamer chat, if you didn't know. It's funny how few people use Discord at all. Even Twitch, like I didn't used to use Twitch very much at all. And I certainly didn't chat on Discord too often. It was usually just to like access a manufacturer, stuff like that, get in chat for like the odd game. But Elrazor, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that compliment. That it was a good stream. Thank you. I didn't achieve very much at all gameplay wise, but we found a few of the new video scenes. And a few of the graphics in between. Those are the only differences I saw with this code update. What I'm going to do at work today, I'm going to kind of study what the actual differences are. Maybe we'll talk about them later. But yeah, folks, it's been a fun one. We'll see you on the next one. Check out my YouTube stuff if you don't do YouTube stuff for me yet. But yeah, I'm on all the social media if you need more of this. Let's see what else is happening. Am I in a hype train right now? No. Okay. I'm confused, Ed. One second here. Okay, folks, we're going to catch you on the next stream. Thank you so much. Again, I appreciate it. And yeah, we will see you on